Istanbul, the most populous metropolitan city in Europe, is a city that connects both Europe and Asia. Here, you have the chance to experience old and new architecture intertwined. You can see both the old Baroque architecture of Europe and the magnificent high and luxurious buildings of Asia. The bridge you see is the Bosphorus Bridge, one of the bridges connecting Europe and Asia. Using this bridge to change continents in this city is a very common occurrence. You can see people changing continents every day to go to their jobs. However, my advice to you is to avoid the traffic when people are going to work. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Istanbul is the most populous city in Europe. And if you are outside during rush hours, you will encounter a frantic crowd at metro, train, and bus stations. I can say that this place has the friendliest people among all the cities you have visited so far. In most European cities, it can be difficult for people to help you when they realize you are a foreigner. But this city is quite the opposite. They will do their best to help you. Even if you don't speak Turkish, they will find a way to communicate with you. Making friends in this city is quite easy, and you might even find yourself attending a party with a new friend in the evening. Finding everything you are looking for in this city is really easy. You can find dozens of shopping malls and even streets dedicated to shopping. The most important of these is, of course, the Grand Bazaar. However, while this city used to be cheap, it has become as expensive as New York in recent years. While sipping your Turkish coffee by the seaside, watching people fishing and listening to street musicians might be the most peaceful moment of your vacation. You can encounter street musicians everywhere here. Don't be surprised if you see street musicians on the ferry you board and enjoy the sea with beautiful music. Now it's time to eat. You can't leave Istanbul without eating, right? The first thing that probably comes to mind is kebab. There are delightful food stops on every corner. Don't limit yourself to kebab. Try the hamburgers here. Instead of fish and chips, experience the fish sandwiches here. The flavors of this place are not limited to these. However, there are still many more places to visit in Istanbul, so let's explore them without wasting any time. Right now, you are seeing the Ortaköy Mosque. This mosque, with the most beautiful view in Istanbul, was built by a sultan during the Ottoman Empire. Over time, it has become a symbol of the Ortaköy district, with one side overlooking the Bosphorus Bridge and the other side the Bosphorus Strait. Another beauty of this city is the Galata Tower. This tower was built as a watchtower by the emperor during the Byzantine period, and later, when the Ottoman Empire conquered Istanbul, the Sultan of the time wanted the building to remain. Today, it is used as a museum. It is said that the first person you ascend the tower with is the person you will marry. If you have a loved one, you might want to go up there together. Topkapi Palace and Hagia Sophia Mosque. If you are interested in history and curious about the palace where the Ottoman sultans lived, this palace is for you. With its structure resembling a castle from the outside, it looks like it came out of a fairy tale. This palace was also chosen as the most mathematically perfect palace in England. The Hagia Sophia Mosque is right next to it. This building, which was used as a church during the Byzantine period, was converted into a mosque when it came under Ottoman rule, and is still used as a mosque today. In this city, every street, every building, and every square has a different memory. In the magical atmosphere of Istanbul, you feel the traces of the past and the rhythm of the modern world at the same time. This city touches the soul and leaves a mark on the heart. When you come to Istanbul, you will feel the traces of history and the energy of modern life in every corner. Remember, there is always something new to discover in Istanbul. Istanbul is definitely not a city that can be described in just 1 minute. Stay tuned for more detailed city introductions.